Previously on Expedition Bigfoot.
What is that? Wow. People talk about seeing orbs wherever they have Sasquatch activity. There's 1, 2, 3 different lights over there.
Throughout the years, they see lots of human-like creatures, primate creatures, Bigfoot creatures.
Look at this. Terrorized by beast. During the day, the monster keeps to himself.
I have a contact who has military-grade equipment. Not only can it locate living things, but it can tell you exactly what those living things are.
Let's see what's out there.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. The signals you're seeing, they're all primate.
There are no known primates here.
Take a look at that.
What the? Whoa. Holy.
It's a tree structure.
We just found a very unusual structure in the woods.
This is purposely put here. Jackpot.
The forest can sometimes seem like it's a place of just complete chaos. But what catches your eye in a place like this is order. And I knew those tree limbs, they were placed. They don't just naturally fall that way. When you find something that doesn't fit the behaviors of animals that are known out here, then the next question is, well then, what made it?
At the southeast edge of the target zone near the base of Pine Mountain, investigators Mireya Mayer and Ronnie LeBlanc are returning to the site of a mysterious tree structure, possible evidence that a Bigfoot is nearby.
Oh, wow.
Bingo.
That's amazing.
Oh my God.
Looks even better during the day. You can just see how everything is kind of woven in and laid on top of each other. It could be a symbol saying, stay out, this is my territory or domain. So far, I'm not seeing hair or any type of footprints.
This is really weird. Finding this brought me back to the moment where we found the nest in Oregon.
Last year, the team discovered what they believed was a Bigfoot nest.
It was impressive in the way that it was interwoven, but I had to duck down to get underneath it. Whereas with this, the apex is at least 8 feet high. And so the sheer size of this is rather impressive.
There's something with hands. Definitely put this together.
It's not out of the realm of possibility that this could be symbolic. If an animal was going to use this to communicate, then this is what you would want, because you could see this from any direction going up and down these trails. And it definitely does cross my mind that someone built this, but this is so far out of the way. Someone would have had to have hiked for hours up steep terrain with a ladder to get something at that level in the tree, which would require an amount of strength and energy that just doesn't seem likely. The only way to rule out if a human did this is to collect eDNA samples from the dirt.
eDNA, or environmental DNA, is the genetic material naturally left behind by animals in the soil. By scientifically analyzing this material, the eDNA specimen will help generate a snapshot of any living creatures that have been close to the structure.
Something built it, something is using it. Whatever it was is going to be coming back again tonight. So I say we go all out, we deploy everything that we have. These are GPS trackers. What I've done is put a bunch of Velcro around it, and the idea is to string these in such a way, if we have a Bigfoot walking through, it should snag on the fur.
Okay.
And then instantly, we'll be able to track this. Also, I would love to set up a bunch of these tags, female human pheromone mixed with primate. So if it's a male, it's going to be attracted to the female. If there's another female around that says, hey, there's somebody invading my territory, then it's going to draw something in.
We can try this. With primitive primates, there are examples where they actually use sent to fight, so it may get them angry. I know that the magnetic antenna detected primates here, but I don't know what kind of response you might get from something like this because there's no textbook on this.
Right, but I'm willing to try everything.
Yeah, well, let's just see if we can draw something out tonight.
Okay.
We're close. 7 minutes away.
8 miles outside of the target zone, Bryce Johnson is on his way to speak to a woman who claims to have once possessed the remains of a massive human-like creature.
The tree structure the team uncovered last night is amazing, and I can't wait to hear what Ronnie and Nerea find. But I got a phone call this morning that could crack this investigation wide open. I'm on my way to talk to a lady by the name of Nancy Lawson. Her father and his friends used to do archaeological digging, and they managed to find some skeletal remains that were out of ordinary, to say the least. So I want to talk to her and see what she remembers. I really want to find out what made these bones so interesting. Well, Nancy, thanks for meeting with me today.
It's my pleasure.
Tell me a little bit about your father.
My dad grew up here. The only time he was gone was when he was in World War II. He was a tailgater on a bomber.
I'll be darned.
And then he went into the forestry and found his love.
Wow.
And he and one of his buddies, they would go into the mountains and dig under caves and in caves and around cliffs. And he found all kinds of Indian artifacts. Well, in his finding, he found a jawbone. Now, I brought this picture of my dad out so you can see he was not a little man.
Yeah.
And I was probably about 13. And Dad held that jawbone up to his face. I mean, he would have had to been this much bigger. I mean, it was huge.
It was that big?
It was that big. It was a good 2 inches out from his jaw.
Wow.
I asked him, was it an animal? And he said, no, this isn't an animal. He said, it's something we don't know.
I was completely blown away when she told me that a large jawbone was discovered just in this area. And let me tell you, that's all we would need to confirm the existence of a Bigfoot-like creature. One jawbone is all it would take to put this mystery to bed.
They wanted to call it a human bone, but I remember Dad saying, if it's human, it's a giant. They had no clue, really.
Yeah.
They had no clue.
Well, that's why I'm so interested in talking to you, because so many people say if these creatures did exist, then we would find their bones. So when somebody comes across a large bone like that, then perhaps we can make some headway onto proving that these things might exist.
Except Dad, when he passed away, gave all his things to museum, so I'm not sure what happened to that jawbone.
Yeah. Do you know which museum?
I don't know. I found a lot of his records. Nothing was ever logged.
That's wild.
It's a huge blow that that jawbone is missing, but wherever your dad found it could still hold additional evidence.
Where was the cave that they found the jawbone?
In this mountain, Pine Mountain. And it was a massive cave.
Would you know the location of that cave today?
Not to my knowledge, but he probably wouldn't have told we girls anyway. And he was all over these mountains.
There's still the possibility of finding something in and around this area, near Pine Mountain where our team is right now. Finding something like skeletal remains could give us the conclusive proof and evidence that we need to really solve this mystery and put it to bed for science. Thank you so much, Nancy.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
You never know what's in these mountains. You never know.
Looks like a little outcropping of rock here. Nature pushed it up and gave a natural shelter. It's not what we're looking for. We'll go on up the hill and see if there's anything else up there.
In the southeast corner of the target zone, near the base of Pine Mountain, survivalist Russell Acord is searching for evidence that may explain the strange lights he saw last night.
I can't tell you what was the origin of those lights. It seemed odd. It was certainly out of place. It didn't make sense. However, a lot of the testimonies I've heard, and a lot of researchers would tell you that they've heard stories of white lights and Bigfoot. We saw it last year in Oregon. Whether I believe it or not, I can't dismiss what I saw last night. It could be something very, very simple. It could be something very complex, but I have to follow up on it. I don't like unanswered questions. Wow, look at that. Here's an old truck. You know, coming through these woods, you never know what you're gonna find. It's crazy. Well, this isn't what I was after.
I promise you this thing wasn't projecting those lights last night. This truck hasn't run in decades. I need to get back.
I don't know what was the source of those lights, but we're running out of time, and I still have so much area I have to cover. So I think we're gonna back away from this area and work our way towards Pine Mountain and get into some of those spots that I've been looking for.
With rumors of a massive cave system throughout the 125-mile-long Pine Mountain Ridge, the team believes it may prove to be the perfect hiding spot for Bigfoot.
On my way to Pine Mountain, I have to pick up whatever gear we got and pull up my trail cam because I don't believe we're coming back through here. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm picking up trail camera number 6 off the trail. Hopefully we got something good to look at on the camera. Should be right up here. Should be here. Hang on a sec. Where's my trail camera? Hold on a second. I don't see my... Oh, look at that. That thing just destroyed. What the hell? Where's my trail camera? I don't see my... Oh, look at that. That thing just destroyed. What the hell?
Survivalist Russell Acord has discovered a trail camera he placed near his camp has been severely mangled.
Look at this thing. It's like it got chewed up. Look at that tree. Holy crap. This is where the trail cam was. Looks like it got chewed off or clawed down. There's prints on this trail too. Looks like we got a lot of depression through here. I think we got a bear. The trail cam that I had set up was in pieces. It's like it got chewed up really bad. There's some scratches on the tree, so my first instinct is it looked like a bear, but generally the animals don't go after what's taking the pictures. So that is a bit odd. Let's see if we can get that card out of there. Hey, look at this. Look at that, there's no card.
The camera's micro memory card may contain video of whatever destroyed the device, but it's missing from its slot.
Okay, watch around your feet, see if you see the card. Oh, come on. If I can find the card, there should be some good pictures on that thing. That's just a piece of the body. Wait a minute, is this it? No. I can't really figure out where it is. That was insane. And that was right over top of us. I think it's time to get out of here. A little too close for my taste. Getting off this hillside. If I could find that piece of evidence, we can have it analyzed and find out exactly what we have on our hands. But I didn't get to continue searching because of the storm. Can you find a safe place to be? It's coming down. With the water and drainage and mud, this is going to be fairly impossible. This is a dangerous situation as well. The lightning is directly overhead, and it's not safe being in an environment like this.
Russell quickly makes camp at the base of Pine Mountain, where he'll lay low until the storm passes.
Come on, buddy. That's the fastest I've had to put up this tent in a while. Nighttime's coming, so it won't be too long before I'm able to get back out if this rain lets up.
Hey, Maria.
Talk to me.
I'm in position now, and I'm ready to go dark.
Okay, I'll go dark in about 30 seconds.
All right, sounds good.
As darkness falls, Ronnie and Maria are preparing to launch a night investigation surrounding the mysterious tree structure.
Tonight, the game plan is we're gonna go no holds barred. We're bringing everything we have. I'm gonna be positioned by the tree structure with a thermal camera. Okay, I have the IR camera ready to go.
Okay, I've got my eyes on you from up here.
All right, sounds good. Maria will be up on that ravine with a thermal to capture any type of movement. She's gonna help be my eyes and ears. She's also gonna have a recording and blast the sound that we've been using and having some great success.
Over a week ago, the team played a recording of a possible Kentucky Bigfoot howl, which appeared to draw several large unidentified creatures closer.
Tell me you heard that.
Tonight, they hope the tactic will have a similar result near the tree structure.
Ronnie, do you recognize that sound?
We just got a tree knock.
I heard it clearly, whatever that was.
Yeah, tree knocks always happen when Bigfoot is around. It's believed that Bigfoots communicate by hitting branches against the trees. And every time I've heard one, weird stuff comes with it.
Ronnie, I'm not seeing anything moving, but I'm gonna play the call back again now. Sit tight.
Roger that.
Did you hear that? That was two sounds now. That sounded closer to me. I'm scanning to your left, scanning to the left.
The hair on the back of my neck is standing up like crazy. There's electricity in the air. I can't describe it, but this is crazy.
What just happened? I just saw something flash very quickly on the thermal.
My camera just died.
I'm running blind out here.
It just got extremely cold around me right now.
The forest just went dead silent.
I just got the chills. I feel eyes on me. Listen. I got branches popping. I got something coming towards me now.
Well, whatever it is hiding from my thermal.
There's definitely something around here.
I'm not picking anything up.
That's weird because I hear something coming closer and closer and I can't see. Whatever it is, it's getting closer. Here it comes. Can you hear it?
I heard something out there.
I have a strange light in front of me. Can you see it?
I'm seeing something. What is that?
No idea. I have eyes moving towards me. It looks like it's looking right at me. Here it comes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You got company.
Oh my God.
I have eyes moving towards me. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
We got company.
In the dead of night, Ronnie and Maria are experiencing what could be a close encounter with a creature in the woods.
I have a light in front of me that is going crazy. It's like dancing.
What?
A white light directly in front of me. I'm going to point to it now. You should be able to pick it up on the therm.
Yeah, something's going crazy on the thermal now. The trees are all lighting up and flashing on my screen right now.
Very weird. Do you still have the heat signature?
Oh my God. It's gone. Do you still hear something close to you?
Negative.
I don't understand being able to pick up a heat signature on a thermal camera and then just have it vanish. It's a really weird experience. On top of that, we're hearing sounds. Ronnie is hearing footsteps coming towards him. And I've got all the right tools in front of me to see whatever is making these sounds, and I can't.
All right, let's try something else. We get our flashlights, try to find out whatever it is around here.
Copy that, Ronnie. Let's really search this area. Any prints down there?
I don't see anything.
There was absolutely no trace that anything had been there. Given all those sounds that we heard, this is something that I find really difficult to rationalize. That was the strongest evidence that I saw that something different was out there, and then it was just gone. There's nothing here. Damn it.
Gonna set up the thermals here. I got a pretty good vast area around me. So any animals walking in this area is gonna stand out like a spotlight.
With just hours until dawn, Russell is investigating an open field at the base of Pine Mountain adjacent to where his trail cam was destroyed.
I don't know what attacked my trail cam, but I feel like something big is signaling or marking this territory. It could have been a bear, it could have been a mountain lion, or it could have been what I've been looking for. I found a really nice clearing not far from where this took place. I feel like there's a lot of activity through here. So I'm using my thermals, and I'm hoping to get a sign of whatever it was. Oh, see something small moving. There's a smaller animal down here moving around. That means food for an apex predator. It appears to be a fox. It's curious enough to poke his ears up. The fact that it's comfortable to be out moving around is a sign. Nothing has scared it away. Did you hear something off the side here? There's something over there moving. Wow, that's a rabbit. But there's something taller right here.
What is that?
I'm not sure. Just gonna watch it for a second. It's gonna come out. It has to come out of the trees. It's a deer. But I know that there's something out here. So it's a game of patience. Until you hear it again. I just spent the last several hours using my thermal imaging. The only thing I found were a couple of deer and a lot of smaller animals, a couple rabbits, that sort of thing, but nothing that would actually have destroyed my trail cam. I still have limited time, so I need to get back, load up my camp. I need to get to Pine Mountain. Look at that. Holy smokes. Something destroyed my tent. Look at that. Holy smokes. Something destroyed my tent.
At the base of Pine Mountain, Russell has returned to his camp to discover it's been violently ransacked.
Check this out.
Is it a bear?
I'm not sure because there's not enough detail in this track to tell if it's a bear or a Bigfoot.
Whatever it was.
Just destroyed this thing. I don't know if it's still around or not, but my first guess is most likely a bear. You know, I shouldn't be surprised. We've been seeing bear sign for days.
Why did it destroy your tent?
I had that trail mix in here. I know better than to leave food in the tent. That's just weird though. There's something that doesn't line up here. I left my backpack in there and I have some trail mix in there. A bear has an incredible sense of smell, and if it smells food, it's gonna come after it. My tent was completely destroyed, and yet my food was left untouched. Why would something destroy my tent and not touch my food? This doesn't make sense, because there's an abundance of food. I don't want to rule out bears, except for the fact that this area has a very, very funky smell. Do you smell that?
Stinks.
It's nasty. That's that gamey smell. Hey, keep your eyes out. If there's a Bigfoot out here, maybe they... There's something on that hillside above us. Did you hear it coming through? Leaves? Having a tent destroyed, having my trail cam destroyed, does not make sense. The closer I'm getting to Pine Mountain, the more aggressive activities seem to be happening around this. It's like things are being thrown in my path to either slow me down or to stop me. The more you head a certain direction and the more resistance you get in that path is nothing but more evidence that you're on the right trail. I've got the attention of something, and this is not the time to turn back.
As Russell treks up Pine Mountain,
I'll check this trail cam here. There are just shots of us walking up and down this trail.
Okay, nothing.
Nothing on this one. Let's go check the next one.
1 mile northwest, Ronnie and Maria are re-examining the area around the tree structure, searching for any evidence that may explain the strange encounter they experienced the night before.
All right, so this one, something activated it, but there's nothing in the picture.
Huh.
All right, this one, again, something triggered it, but there's no visual of anything. And this one got triggered as well, but it doesn't show anything.
It's disappointing. I figured we would get something with all the activity that we saw, wood knocks and something walking around us.
Okay, so this is the last one. Nothing.
I can't believe it.
We have really investigated every single angle of this structure, and we haven't found a lot of what most scientists would consider hard evidence. We have very limited time here, and I just feel like we're hitting a dead end.
Hey, Maria, what's going on?
Hey, Bryce. Listen, man, we're just calling you because we're hitting a lot of walls out here. We're not really sure what to do at this point.
And we're running out of time. There's only one day left.
I totally get it. You guys took an eDNA sample of that tree structure, right?
Right. We did that.
Great. I have a contact. He's a certified man tracker, and whatever touched the soil of that tree structure last, this guy should be able to track that scent, and with any luck, he will be able to lead you right to wherever Bigfoot is hiding in these hills.
Bryce, that would be amazing.
That's what we need. That's exactly what we need.
Perfect. Let me get in touch with this guy, tell him what the plan is, and send him out your way.
Wow. Bryce, that's awesome, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you, man.
All right, you got it. Listen, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
So I'm gonna go visit my good friend Zach, who is part of our Expedition Bigfoot team. He was the one who was with Russell when he had a leg injury just a few days ago.
Hang on. I can't stand up.
Zach was a huge part of this team, and this is where Zach grew up his entire life. He knows the locals, and they know him, and they trust him, and they adore him as part of the community. Well, it turns out that many people in the area know his connection to Bigfoot, and last night, someone came forward and gave him what he thinks is a great piece of evidence. So I'm on my way to see what he has. Hey, Zach.
What's up, Bryce?
How are you, man?
I'm good as can be expected.
And are you in pain, or?
No, not for the most part. I'm in pain because I'm not out there with you guys.
Totally get that, yep.
That sucks. I mean, I grew up right here in southeast Kentucky, the mountains. The hollers, as we call them.
Yeah.
To get hurt and not get to finish here, that kind of bothers me. That's actually one of the reasons this has been so special to me and why it hurts so bad to get taken out is because I grew up hearing stories from my dad.
I know you have something to show me, and I can't wait to see it, but I never realized that your father had a Bigfoot encounter. Would you be willing to tell me about that?
He was about 15 years old. He was hunting, and it was about dusk, getting ready to be dark. He wanted to get home before it got dark. He was coming off the mountain, and as he was coming down, he could hear this just loud rustling, loud like steps coming down the hill across from him. And every time he would stop to listen, it would just be quiet and calm.
Right.
So he just made a mad dash. And then as soon as he looked back, he could see just this large silhouette of something just running down on 2 feet, just heavy.
Wow.
So he kept running, and when he finally gets to his house, a guy came out on the porch and started shooting at something behind him.
Wow.
And it makes me sad because, you know, again, I grew up with this stuff. And when you guys came to Kentucky, it just kind of felt like Dad was there and Dad was a part of it. And, you know, and it just, so it sucks to get taken out, but.
I could tell it means a lot to you.
Yeah, I mean, he believed, and I feel like if I say that I don't believe, then I'm calling my dad a liar.
Are people nervous of that, like being called a liar around here?
Here, yeah.
How come?
Well, it's the Bible Belt. It all comes down to religion and spirituality. And if you go out and you say, I saw this thing, people are going to say, you're crazy. And if you're crazy, then you're probably not a good Christian, and you're not going to go to heaven, and, you know. So they're afraid of what people will think about them. And that's kind of where I base my beliefs, you know. I believe in God, you know. So, are you familiar with Nephilims? Nephilims.
Sure. Fallen angels that came down and created a large race of giants.
Exactly.
According to biblical scholars, the Nephilim were giants, violent superhuman offspring produced when renegade angels mated with human women in the days of Noah.
Zach described himself as a religious person, and so he sort of viewed these Bigfoots in the context of the Bible and talking about these large race of giants that once inhabited the earth. Now, that's definitely a different theory, but maybe that helps explain some of these large bones that people have found in and around this area.
They wanted to call it a human bone, but I remember Dad saying, if it's human, it's a giant.
You said your friend found something and brought it to you?
Oh, yeah. So many people have come to me and told me stories, and they're giving me things. A fella came to me, and he said he found something in a creek just below a cave that had collapsed. It's right here in this box.
Right here.
I want you to check that out.
It's heavy. This is incredible. What am I looking at here, Zach? This is incredible. What am I looking at here, Zach?
Looks like a handprint to me, man.
Looks like a handprint to me, too. A big handprint. Oh, that is so heavy. Oh, my God. Holy that is wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My mind is racing.
Yeah, there's no way that you can mistake that for something else. It's just...
I mean, doesn't that look like a hand to you?
And it's large.
Yeah, it's very large.
Make no mistake, looking at this thing, I can clearly see what looks like a large handprint pressed into this stone.
That's insane.
Something like a fossilized record. I mean, that could solve this mystery once and for all. This is incredible. Could this be the physical evidence that we need to put this mystery to rest? I mean, if this comes back as a real fossil of a large primate, game over.
That's wild. Wow.
This should be really cool.
Yeah.
Ronnie and Maria are meeting an expert that they believe will be able to locate whatever built the tree structure.
Typically, when we need some help out in the field, Bryce will send us some tech. This time we went old school and got a bloodhound to help us track a scent.
Hey there.
Hey, guys.
This is Zena, everybody.
Hey, Zena.
Jerry Hall and his bloodhound partner are certified trackers with nearly a decade of experience hunting down scents through the Kentucky wilderness.
Bloodhounds are exceptional trackers. They can pick up scent in the air, on the ground. They can hold that scent for hours on end. This could be the missing piece that we need to solve this mystery.
Their nose is like 100 times stronger than ours, so she can pick up the most minute scent out there. Even a dead skin cell, she can pick it up.
Wow. Can she pick up a scent off soil?
Yes, they can pick up off anything.
Well, we've got this sample from the tree structure that could really help us pinpoint where to go look.
Okay. It's gonna be a different odor for her, and so she may be a little hesitant at the start, but she'll do her best on it. All right, baby girl. There you go, work. All right, let's go work, baby. We'll find him. See how her tail's curling up?
Yep.
Over her back. She got her nose on the ground. She's working.
Just got something.
But she's pulling hard, so she's on something.
Yeah, she's definitely gaining speed now, isn't she?
Yeah, a little faster than what she normally goes, really. All right, let's go find them.
Ray, have you ever done anything like this for primates?
Never.
Here we go.
Man, this is steep.
Oh, it gets worse.
What was amazing to notice with this bloodhound is it would not quit. It picked up that scent and kept on going. It was leading us so far ahead that we were losing our breath. And this terrain is treacherous. It felt like we were walking straight up a wall. It seems to get worse with every step.
We done some searches over here for a couple missing kids, and it just seems like the further you go up, the steeper they get.
I can't see anybody in their right mind going straight up this. And if I was a Bigfoot, this is where I would hide.
Where's it at, baby? She acts like it's up in the hill. And as you can see, something's come down the hill right here, or went up or something. Yeah. And that's where she's trying to go. You're not gonna go up her?
Is she scared?
She's acting like it.
Really?
Normally she won't refuse to go somewhere. She knows it's there, but she just won't go up in her. Something's got her scared.
So is this as far as she'll go?
Yeah, you try to force her, you get her where she won't do anything. So I think that's it. She's done.
Wow.
Has this ever happened before?
No.
Has she ever reacted like this with a bear?
No. We've had bears run in front of us. I've never seen her scared of anything.
Yeah, she's scared, man.
Yeah, she's backing away.
So whatever it is that she's smelling, it's up there.
Yes, so something's up there.
Is she scared?
She's acting like it.
Has this ever happened before?
No.
Really?
I've never had her refuse to go on a track.
The bloodhound picked up on a scent and would not move any further up the mountain. It started to whimper and cower, and my mind started scrambling, thinking that we might have something serious here. So something's up there. And at that point in time, I realized if we're gonna find this thing, it's up to us now to head up this mountain.
Call me anytime, guys.
All right, thanks, Jerry.
Bye.
Russell texted me his coordinates earlier. He's directly above us on Pine Mountain.
Let's call him and let him know.
Sounds good.
Hey, Ronnie, what's going on?
Well, we had some luck with the bloodhound and tracking the scent, but we came to a point where the dog wouldn't go any further.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get something from that.
It was actually scared, Russ, and apparently it hasn't reacted like that before.
This dog's not afraid of bears or anything, so whatever it is, the bloodhound got spooked.
Sounds like it's worth finding out what's up here. I came in through the southeast, and now I'm about 1,000 feet above you, so we can split up the search area and cover much more ground that way.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
All right, stay in touch.
Yeah, definitely. Keep me posted.
All right, man.
Talk to you soon.
All right, let's head up.
The team begins scouring the side of Pine Mountain to determine what caused the bloodhound to be alarmed. Russell will continue further up the mountain, while Ronnie and Maria will search the unexplored mountainside between them.
Just kind of work my way methodically back and forth, cover as much ground as I can. A cave would be the perfect shelter. It's just a matter of finding it.
Rock.
Ow.
It's all loose.
You all right?
Everywhere you step, it's treacherous.
Yeah. There's no opening on this end.
All right, let me check this side.
Keep your eye out. Because of the geology out here, small holes can actually lead to really big spaces.
Okay.
Just when it goes back a couple feet. It's the kind of stuff we're looking for, though.
No opening over here, Maria. This is all just some rock outcroppings.
Same on this side. I'm gonna check the lower level.
Okay.
This is some steep terrain. This kind of countryside is just a little too rough for hordes of people to come up here. Perfect place to hide. And these rocks are insane. Treacherous through here. Holy crap. Oh man, it goes way, hold on. Look at this. See how far it goes down? That opens up. I see at least 10, 12 feet down there. Look at all that space. Holy cow. That goes way down. Oh, look right down here. All these leaves have been pushed down. Something's been in and out of here. Wow. Everything I've done these last couple weeks has brought me to Pine Mountain. This opening could be the doorway to the answers I've been looking for 40 years. The smell that's coming out of this cave is insane. I'm betting that this is where Bigfoot would be. I'm here for answers. I'm gonna get them.
Next time on Expedition Bigfoot.
There's a whole other chamber below this.
This is a really great space for something large that wants to hide.
We've got some bones here.
Does it look to you like there's a 6th digit? 5 fingers plus the thumb.
That's wild.
This room is creepy. Shh. There's something down there. Listen to that. Holy